Dare to be yourself. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I want to talk to us today about being your real self. Authenticity. In this world of fakes, clones, copycats, I hope this video can inspire you. See, if you're going to be on this channel, I'm always going to keep it so raw and real with y'all because I want to share with you what's going to truly help you level up, what's going to help you grow, not just spiritually, become more emotionally mature. So this channel is all about growth, and I love you guys so much. If you're here, be careful in this world. Dare to be yourself in this world. How many of you are bold, are fierce, can be authentically yourself? Like, do you have it in you? Do you have the guts to really be you? Now, you know who can do this? Like, wow, he really has the balls to be him, Donald Trump. Now, people get so fired up when it comes to this man. You know, I'm not political, so I'm not going there with y'all. One thing about Donald, Mr. Trump, President Trump, he's gonna post on X. He's gonna go ahead and tweet how he feels, what's going on, and he does not care. He does not give two F's about it, you know, and he's just really himself all the way, whether people like it or not. Now, that's like a bold energy. Is he a fire sign? I'm gonna have to look it up after this, but you know, it's a rebellious thing in this world to just be yourself, but can you do it? Because if you have the courage, the fierceness, the boldness to just really be you in this world, it's a superpower. And you're going to unlock your life. You're going to be so free. And this is what you deserve to be in this world. If you are not going to use your own power, somebody is going to use your power for you. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, don't give away your power. Call it back to you. Embody it. And use it. It's your energy. Authenticity is a high vibration. Can you just be yourself in a world that wants you to be everyone except for you? Are you spending your time looking around at everyone else instead of focusing on yourself? And most importantly, seeing yourself fully and coming to love that, accept that. Be in a relationship with you. The good, the bad, the ugly, all of it, because this is how you're really going to grow, is when you stop putting all your attention on everybody else and you start pulling it back into you. Fearlessness. This doesn't mean that you don't care about anyone else. It just means that you love yourself as well. You're attuned to your own needs, desires, and your own path, your own voice. You're not afraid to use it. Whether other people agree with you or not, like it or not, what are you afraid of, right? So I'm creating this to inspire us. Especially, I've noticed it the most on social media, but in every field that I've ever worked in as a creative, I think that the universe placed this very special awareness within me, like a power to just know that it's safe to be myself. Like, I choose myself first. And that could be seen as rebellious as a woman. Oh, how dare you? Realize that you're no one's follower. You're an entire universe within yourself. And again, this doesn't mean that you don't consider other people or that you're mean. But you have to remember that we're having a spiritual walk on earth. So there's spiritual warfare. So you have to connect to your power. Like I told you, know who you are. First, discover that. Before you look outside of yourself, you're the leader and the main character of your own life. And this doesn't mean you don't support others or have beautiful connections. When we support each other, make sure it's in authenticity. But I cannot stand fake energy. I cannot stand somebody who's fake. So we want to release the people pleaser tendencies, because it's not going to get you anywhere. You don't have to be afraid or walk on eggshells, afraid to ruffle people's feathers, because you don't crush how you truly feel to appease other people. Who cares what they think? At the end of the day, you have to respect yourself too, even if it goes against the grain, even if it's different. People who dare to be themselves, they're different. They stand out because most people are afraid to. Most people just want to do what everyone else is doing. They're afraid to stand out. And so do you see how you're not connected to your power that way? But how do you can reconnect to your power is to stay true to yourself. But what does that mean? That means discovering who you are, which is within you. You're not your experiences. You've had experiences that has led you to make decisions in your life. You got to tune out what the rest of the world thinks and go within to really discover your own unique soul. Don't fall into the trap of comparing yourself to other people, because then you might think that you're wrong or bad or different, and that can feel scary in a world that has molded us to all be the same. But you don't have to comply. You don't have to be ashamed. You don't have to be afraid. I want you to truly empower yourself by discovering who you are, falling in love with that, and accepting that. And that way you can see yourself with clean, true eyes to see, okay, do I want to make any changes? Do I like all the parts of me? But how are you going to do this if you're pretending to be somebody else? It just makes me, it has me so fired up, because as I've had a spiritual awakening, I can see so many things more clearly, and this is what I want to share with you guys. And so many times people can, when you come across something new, it can trigger you or it can make you feel uncomfortable because it's new, and change can be scary. We've been lied to so much in this world, you guys, but I'm just here to remind us that it's safe to be yourself. You're allowed to. Okay, so I want you to drop the mask that society has forced us all to wear. What does this mean? This means the norms. Like, you don't have to worry about that, because like I said, we've been taught to just all be the same when in fact we're different. So you don't have to worry about living up to anyone else's expectations except for your own. And you won't know yourself if you're trying to be somebody else. Like, this message keeps coming through. I feel like it's going to help somebody out there, because I'll see it on social media all of the time. You guys, I've been creating conscious content for around 4 or 5 years now, and I'm never going to stop, because it's so beautiful. It's so transformational and powerful. But I'll see other creators and they are just blatantly copying every single video that I make. Like, they're spying, they're lurking, they're trying to destiny swap or whatever. Like, they're fakes, like they're phony, and they are lying to their audience saying they're getting some download when really they're just copying my work, my spirit, my essence. They're trying so hard to be me, but they can't. And it's not 1 or 2 people, it's a lot of people. And it's sad at the end of the day. But this happens to me in all of my creative spaces because I'm just being myself. So that's the superpower. Be yourself, and you're automatically a leader, because most people are maybe, I mean, I don't know. But so we can drop the mask, okay? So the things that are considered normal in our society are a lot of times bad for us anyways. Like, it's considered normal to eat a steak all of the time, like to reward yourself with a steak dinner, but it's actually, you're actually eating death. Like, we're killing animals and it's harming your body, the cholesterol, and it's unhealthy, but it's deemed normal. Or getting a flu shot, or getting a 9 to 5, going into debt, $200,000 after, because you go to college, or you get a home, you get a car, all these things. Like, just because it's considered normal in the world, it doesn't mean it's right. But you have to decide what's right for you. I'm not here to tell you not to go to school or to become vegetarian or vegan or whatever. You have to decide for yourself. And that's why I love to remind us that it's safe to be yourself, but know who you are. Don't just do things because that's how it's always been for you, or that's what you were taught. No, what do you actually think? And be bold enough to live that way, because then you're going to feel so free. So how are you going to feel free internally? How are you going to connect to your self-love for real? You're going to discover who you are and hold to that. Have the audacity to be yourself. Release the expectations of the world. No one is allowed to place their own expectations on you. You're free when you decide to, but it's a mindset. Make sure you're not copying or imitating others, and people be trying to defend this to the death of them. They be like, well, it's okay to copy because, I'm so inspired right now. Okay. Inspired is like, okay, one thing, okay, but you're going to add your own flair onto it, whether it's a style or art or whatever creations online. But there's a difference between being inspired versus trying to steal someone's identity. When you're trying to, if you're ever trying to steal someone's identity, time to press pause on your whole life. Time to do a whole reset on your life, because what are you doing? So, don't disrespect yourself that way. Learn to truly love yourself, which means discovering who you are. You don't have to fear that other people are better than you. Who cares what other people think? Like, society has weird stereotypes, and it's super toxic out here. So that's why you better trust yourself. You better go within. You better learn to decipher your spirit from negative thoughts. Your spirit is never afraid. Your spirit is relaxed and at ease. But the mind can corrupt us if we're not careful, or other people's negative limiting beliefs. You guys remember that misery loves company? Like, because people who are miserable or in a negative vibration, they want to try to pull you down so you go to their level. Don't waste your time. Gotta be smarter than that. Okay, so separate, protect your energy. So people who are just trying to pull you down, you don't have time for that. Focus on you and where you're trying to go, like in this life, loving yourself, accepting yourself. Because the more you truly love yourself, the less you feel the need to be like someone else or be somebody different. You like yourself. You don't just love yourself, you like it. You're walking your power, you're sitting up straight, you feel confident. This is tied to genuine confidence too, because I see those videos, they're like all these hacks to be confident, and you're trying to like do X minus y divided by c square root of 2. It's not that. You don't have to do all that. All you have to do is know who you are and like it. Like, what is anything you don't like, you can change. But it's like, how can you discover who you are if you're trying to take someone else's route to get there? We're all different, and two people, they could be vastly different. It's about self-acceptance and not being swayed by the outside world. To break free out of this matrix, you guys, we have to learn how to stand up for ourselves. And how are you going to know who you are? What are you standing up for? Are you just going with the crowd? Or are you in tune with your real self? And it's safe to be you, even if it's different, even if it's the same. And people fluctuate. And that's why I've grown the most in my life when I started to place the attention on my own self and know thyself deeply. Study the histories, the origins of this world. Don't be limited. Don't have a limited mindset where it's like, well, the church said this. Okay, but that's not the only knowledge on earth. I'm not saying that you have to agree or disagree, but free your mind. Expand your awareness. There's more to know. We're never done learning. Just because you channeled something, there's more information out there. Open your heart, keep your heart open, your mind open, and then use your intuition to decipher spirits, right? Like in the scriptures, it'll say that you have to decipher certain spirits to know if it's pure, if it's coming from love, or if it's not. And that's why the fakes out here are going to be exposed. Every single fake, because karma is real. Energy doesn't lie. You can't fake it with God. God cannot be mocked. And we're all here to learn different things. So my own authentic path might take longer than someone else, but it's real. Versus someone else might get to the quote unquote top, but they did it in a corrupt way. They did it lying, stealing, cheating, wearing a mask. And so they will crumble. It doesn't matter if they have monetary gain right now. What does that really mean at the end of the day? What good is it to gain the entire world but sell your soul? That's what the scriptures warn us. You have to go within. Your own spirit will convict you. Your own heart and soul will lead you in this life. But are you brave enough to listen in? And I'm just here to empower you. I'm here to inspire you. Free your mind. I'm sending you so much love, power, healing on your journey. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you in my next video.